I came to town to search for gold, and I brought with me a memory. And I seem to hear the night wind cry, go hang your dreams on the hanger tree, your dreams of love that could never be. Hang your faded dreams on the hanging tree. The hanging tree. I searched for gold and I found my gold, and I found a girl who loved just me, and I wished that I could love her too. But I'd left my heart on the hanging tree, I'd left my heart with the memory, and a faded dream on the hanging tree. The hanging tree. Now there were men who craved my gold and meant to take my gold from me. When a man is gone, he needs no gold, so they carried me to the hanging tree to join my dreams in a memory. Yes, they carried me to the hanging tree. The hanging tree. To really live, you must almost die. And it happened just that way with me. They took the gold and set me free, and I walked away from the hanging tree. I walked away from the hanging tree. And my own true love, she walked with me. That's when I knew that the hanging tree was a tree of life, new life for me. A tree of hope, new hope for me. A tree of love, new love for me. The hanging tree, the hanging tree, the hanging tree. Make some changes if I'm going to survive. Your memory is killing me alive. Were you too much woman to forget in just a day or two? And I'll have to make some changes if I'm gonna get over you. Well, I've gotta find someone to love that doesn't look like you, that doesn't do love's little things the way you used to do. Well, I'm looking for a way out of this prison that I've built. This kind of life is filled with heartaches, memory, and guilt. Were you too much woman to forget in just a day or two? And I'll have to make some changes if I'm going to get over you. Well, I've got to find someone to love that doesn't look like you, that doesn't do love's little things the way you used to do. Well, I'm looking for a way out of this prison that I built. This kind of life is filled with heartaches, memory, and guilt. Were you too much woman to forget in just a day or two? And I'll have to make some changes if I'm going to get over you. I'll have to make some changes if I'm going to get over you. The old hometown looks the same as I climb down from the train, and there to greet me is my mama and my papa. Down the lane I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old home place is still standing, though the paint is cracked and torn. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me, arms outstretched, smiling sweetly as again I touch the green, green grass of home. Then I wait and look around me at the gray walls that surround me, and right away I see that I've just been dreaming. There's a garden, there's a sad old partridge, arm in arm we'll walk at daybreak, when again I touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree, when they lay beneath the green, green grass of home. Nobody knew where he came from. They won't forget he came in. Slowly he walked to the end of the bar, and he ordered up one slug of gin. I could see that he wasn't a large man. I could tell that he wasn't too tall. I judged him to be about 5'3", and his voice was as soft Texas drawl. Said he was needing some wages before he could ride further west. Said he could do most all kinds of work. Said he could ride with the best. There in his blue eyes was sadness that comes from the need of a friend. And though he tried, he still couldn't hide the loneliness there deep within. Said he would work through the winter for 30 a month and his board. Started to say where he might land a job when a fellow walked in through the door. I could see he was looking for trouble for the way that he came stomping in. He told me to leave Shorty there by himself, come down and wait on a man. The eyes of the little man narrowed, the smile disappeared from his face. Gone was the friendliness that I had seen, and a wild look of hate took its place. The big one continued to mock him, told me that I'd better go, find him a couple of glasses of milk, and then maybe Shorty would grow. When the little man spoke, there was stillness. He made sure that everyone heard. Slowly he stepped away from the bar, and I still remember these words. It's plain that you're looking for trouble. Trouble's what I try to shun. If that's what you want, then that's what you get. Cowboy, we're both packing guns. His hand was already positioned, his feet wide apart on the floor. I hadn't noticed, but there on his hip was a short-barreled Bat 44. It was
was plain he was ready and waiting. He leaned a bit forward and said, when you call me Shorty, say, Mister, my friend, maybe you'd rather be dead. In the room was a terrible silence as the big one stepped out on the floor. All drinking stopped and the tick of the clock said death would wait 10 seconds more. He cursed once or twice in a whisper, said with a snarl on his lips, nobody's mister to me, little man. And he grabbed for the gun on his hip. But the little man's hand was like lightning. The bad 44 was the same. The 44 spoke and it said letting smoke in 17 inches of flame. The big one had never cleared leather, beaten before he could start. A little round hole had appeared on his shirt. The bullet went clear through his heart. The little man stood there a moment, holstered that bad 44. It's always this way, so I never stay. Slowly he walked out the door. Nobody knew where he came from. They won't forget he came by. They won't forget how a bad 44 one night made the difference in size. As for me, I'll remember the sadness shown in the eyes of the man. If we meet someday, you can bet that I'll say, it's me, Mr. Shorty, your friend.
There's nothing left for me that used to be. I live in memory among my souvenirs. Some letters tied in blue, a photograph or two. I find a rose from you among my souvenirs. A few more tokens rest down in my treasure chest, and though they do their best to give me I count them all apart, and as the teardrops start, I find a broken heart among my souvenirs.
Maybelline, why can't you be true?
can't forget the way you smile at me. I want the world to know the story of my life, the moment when your lips met mine, and that first exciting time I held you close to me. Sorrow when our love was breaking up, the memory of a broken heart. Later on the joy of making up, never, never more to call. There's one thing left to do before my story's through. I gotta take you for my wife, so the story of my life can start and end with you. Sorrow when our love was breaking up, the memory of a broken heart. Later on the joy of making up, never, never more to fall. There's one thing left to do before my story's through. Gotta take you for my wife, so the story of my life can start and end, can start and end, can start and end with you. There'll be times when I can't get away to be with you, but it won't be because I'm not wanting to. The only time I live the life I'm longing to are the stolen moments that I spend alone. When I'm not loving you, I want to. And anytime I'm on your mind, you're on mine too. Don't doubt my love, and if you do, oh, you know, when I'm not loving you, I want to. We met too late, but that mistake can't change the way I feel. Right or wrong, and I'll always win. The part of me that never did, now lives because of you. And when I'm not loving you, I want to. You know, when I'm not loving you, I want to. When I was a bachelor, I lived all alone. I worked at the weaver's trade, and the only thing I did that was wrong was to woo a fair young maid. I wooed her in the wintertime, part of the summer too. And the only thing I did that was wrong was to keep her from the foggy, foggy dew. One night she knelt down by my side when I was fast asleep. She threw her arms around my neck and then began to weep. She wept, she cried, she tore her hair. Ah, me, what could I do? So all night long I held her in my arms to keep her from the foggy, foggy dew. Again I am a bachelor and I live with my son. We work at the weaver's trade, and every single time that I look into his eyes, he reminds me of the fair young maid. He reminds me of the winter time, part of the summer too, and the many, many times that I held her in my arms just to keep her from the foggy, foggy dew. Adios amigo, hasta la vista. Goodbye, my love, we'll meet someday. Adios amigo, until tomorrow. We both must go our separate ways. Adios amigo, hasta la vista. This flaming song will be for you will always play. Adios amigo, until tomorrow. If love is true, then we'll return. Adios amigo, hasta la vista. Goodbye, my love, we'll meet someday. Adios amigo, until tomorrow. Warm are the winds on the desert. The whirlwind is dancing around. I stop to survey all the beauty that's here. When a shadow moves out across the ground, it's an eagle that circles above me, and he screams to his friends on the hill, stay close together, move not a feather. Man walks among us, be still, be still. Man walks among us, be still. 20 feet high in the side of a cactus, I see a hole where the butcher bird stays. If mortals could choose, and if heaven should ask us, here's where I'd want to spend all of my days. Soon we'll be gone, all the desert. Cities will cover each hill. Today will just be a fond memory. Man walks among us, be still, be still. Man walks among us, be still.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican baby. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I love. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of this maid. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Just for a moment I stood there in silence, shocked for the foul evil deed I had done. Many thoughts raced through my mind as I stood there. I had but one chance, and that was to run. Out through the back door of Roses I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run. Up on its back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could, from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. It's been so long since I've seen the young maiden. My love is stronger than my fear of death. I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Baby, tomorrow a bullet will find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last down below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward, down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys, off to my left, right, a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me, I have to make it to Rose's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. Though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love for Felina is strong, and I rise where I fall. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle, I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by 2 loving arms that I'll die for, one little kiss and Felina, goodbye.
Back to the clear blue sky. Take me back to the bar where this cowboy's heart wants to live till I die. Take me back to the prairie, away from these cold prison bars, by a campfire's gleam. Let me lie there and dream under a blanket of stars, where each mountain top wears a halo of fleecy white clouds overhead, where symphonies ring from birds on the wing, and the grass is like a soft feather bed. Take me back to the prairie, back to the land I love best, so that when I am gone, I'll be where I belong, there in my haven of rest, where each mountain top wears a halo of fleecy white clouds overhead, where symphonies ring from birds on the wing, and the grass is like a soft feather bed. Take me back to the prairie, back to the land I love best, so that when I am gone, I'll be where I belong, there in my haven of rest. my baby. Sugaree wrote me today. It was the first one she wrote me, first one since she went away. Well, I read the letter over, and I lay down on my bed. I read the letter over, and I lay down on my bed. The sweet things she wrote me, crazy notions in my head. Sugaree, Sugaree, come on back home, please. Sugaree, Sugaree, you know what you did to me. Sometimes you made me happy, sometimes you made me sad. Sometimes you made me happy, sometimes you made me sad. But I always feel so good when I think of all we had. Got a pencil and some paper, then I begin to write. Got a pencil and some paper, then I begin to write. I said I miss you in the daytime, but I miss you more at night. I said you better grab a Pullman, better get one right away. I say you better grab a Pullman, you better get one right away. You better get yourself on back here before your daddy starts to play. Sugaree, Sugaree, come on here. Well, sugar, you know what you did to me. Sometimes you made me happy, sometimes you made me sad. Sometimes I'm so happy, sometimes so sad. But I always feel so good when I think of what we had.
I would walk out on my friends to get to you. If I lose them all for your love, I'll do that too. Friends mean well when they tell me what to do, but they don't know how far I'd go just to get to you. Burning bridges behind me to get to you, breaking all ties that bind me to get to you. I hold your love far above what I go through. I would give all I own for a stepping stone just to get to you. I hold your love far above what I go through. I would give all I own for a stepping stone just to get to you. I'm sending you a big bouquet of roses, one for every time you broke my heart. And as the door of love between us closes, tears will fall like pebbles when we part. I know that I
when I'm still in love with you. I'm sending you a big bouquet of roses, one for every time you grow my heart.
Today I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and he looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. Then suddenly I got that old time feeling. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. Then suddenly I got that old time feeling. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you.
Take that night train to Memphis, take that night train to Memphis. When you arrive at the station, I'll be right there to greet you, I'll be right there to meet you. Don't turn down my invitation. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We'll be shouting hallelujah all the way. We're gonna have a jubilee down in Memphis, Tennessee, and we shout hallelujah all the way. Take that night train to Memphis, take that night train to Memphis. Tell that engineer to keep the throttle open. You'll be right there, I'm hoping. I'm not kidding, I'm not joking. Don't turn down my invitation. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We'll be shouting hallelujah all the way. We're gonna have a jubilee down in Memphis, Tennessee. We'll shout hallelujah all the way.
I left you this morning, couldn't take any more. You laughed and you dared me to walk out the door. You said that I'd come back. You knew what I'd do, and you know you were right, 'cause I'm back here tonight begging to you. I won't disappoint you. I'm begging to stay. But that's what you wanted to hear anyway. It must make you happy to make me so blue. What a pitiful sort I must be tonight, begging to you. You don't want my loving, but you let me stay around. I guess just to walk on, so you won't touch the ground. To you it don't matter what you cause me to do, as long as you keep me begging to you. I'm a roving cowboy, riding all day long. Tumbleweeds around me sing their lonely song. Nights underneath the prairie moon, I'll ride along and sing a tune. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. I know when night is gone, that a new world's born at dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. Well, I hear the train a-comin', rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom prison. Time goes dragging on. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, well, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom prison. That's where I want to be. 'Cause that train keeps moving, and that's what tortures me. As I walked out
out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy wrapped all in white linen, wrapped in white linen as cold as the clay. So beat the drum slowly and play the fife lowly, sing the death march as you carry me along. Take me to the valley, there lay the Souvenirs. I'm a young cowboy and know I've done wrong. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. You've grown cold and no longer care for me. All my faith in you is gone, but the heartaches linger on. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Take these tears from my eyes and let me see just a spark of the love that you used to be. If you found somebody new, let me find a new love too. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. All around cowboy means champ of the big rodeo. I made me some money, had me some good times. Falls that I've had have been few, till a rodeo queen made the all-around cowboy look like an all-around fool. I was the cowboy that said he would never be roped. I even bragged how I'd never be branded or broke. I was doing right well till this blonde little filly rode into my life like a dream. And the all-around cowboy fell head over heels in love with the rodeo queen. The moment I looked in her blue eyes, I knew I was gone. I tried to hide them, but the feelings I had were too strong. She showed the world what an all-around cowboy could do. She showed the world how an all-around cowboy could look like an all-around fool. She made me feel like a horse without any fire. Too late I realized breaking me was her desire. She rode me and raked me with spurs that left such a hurt. She left me broken and she left me crying out there in the rodeo dirt. The moment I looked in her blue eyes, I knew I was gone. I tried to hide them, but the feelings I had were too strong. She showed the world what an all-around cowboy could do. She showed the world how an all-around cowboy could look like an all-around fool. She showed the world how an all-around cowboy could look like an all-around fool. Say it's over, you say it's through. It was a long, long time ago, and he means nothing to you. Oh, but I heard you whisper someone's name in your sleep last night. Baby, admit it, some memories just won't die. Oh, some memories just won't die. Some feelings just won't leave. Oh, no matter how hard you try. And I know, yes, I know, every now and then you still think of him. I see it in your eyes. Some memories just won't die. I thought my loving would help you forget, but something tells me you're not over him yet. Something's haunting you way down deep inside. Am I losing you to a memory that won't die? And some memories just won't die. Some feelings just won't leave. Oh, no matter how hard you try. And I know, yes, I know, every now and then you still think of him. I see it in your eyes. Some memories just won't die. Some memories just won't die. Some feelings just won't leave. Oh, no matter how hard you try. And I know, yes, I know, every now and then you still think of him. I see it in your eyes. Some memories just won't die. Ruby Ann took the hand of this poor, poor man. Ain't true love a funny thing? Big man, you got money in your hand, so what? You've had a table for two, but still there's only you, big shot. Well, your money can't buy, your power can't hold, you can't romance your fame. Ruby Ann took the hand of this poor, poor man. Ain't true love a funny thing? Big man, you got money in your hand, so what? You've had a table for two, but still there's only you, big shot. Well, your money can't buy, your power can't hold, you can't romance your fame. Ruby Ann took the hand of this poor, poor man. Ain't true love a funny thing? Ruby Ann took the hand of this poor, poor man. Ain't true love a funny thing? I had me a woman, she couldn't be true. Made me for my money, then she made me blue. A man needs a woman that he can lean on, but my leaning post has done left me and gone. She's long, long gone, and now I'm lonesome blue. Well, she told me on Sunday she was checking me out. Along about Monday she was nowhere about. Now here it is Tuesday, ain't had no news. I got those gone but not forgotten blues. She's long, long gone, and now I'm lonesome blue. She's long, long gone, and now I'm lonesome blue.
Oh, the islands are sad 'cause you're leaving me. The Lord only knows just how lonesome I'll be. The days, the nights we shared were so much fun, my darling, my wonderful one, my wonderful one, my wonderful one. You're sailing out to the sea, my wonderful one, my please hurry home to me. My wonderful one, you're sailing out to the sea. My wonderful one, my wonderful one. Oh, hurry home, please hurry home.